All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So we have two things that we're going to go over today. The first thing is we're going to talk about Tesla and how it surged after earnings. And then we're also going to look at my plays on QQQ yesterday where it kind of got shaky for me. All right, so we have Tesla up on the screen here in Robinhood. As you guys could see, it had a massive run. So let's look at this was from the 17th. It was in the one high 150s here, 160. Then it just came down, came down, came down, came down. Right around Monday, it started sliding again. It was down to like 143, came up here, 141. And then look at it, yes, on Monday, just, flat in the low 140s. I told you guys if it broke 140, chances are it was going to slide down, but it was right around in that support zone. So it could bounce from that zone, pending what happened on earnings. Earnings came out yesterday, and then just look. Monday, Tuesday, it started to like spike up, and look right at 4 when earnings came out. Boom, it just shot all the way up. So from like 140 something to where it is now, which is 161. The earnings call was very successful. If we go ahead and hop over to this article right here, it just tells you pretty much the earnings it had a slight beat, but when Elon got on the call, what he spoke about was the fact that they're going to be focusing heavily on bringing that newer, more affordable Tesla car to the market, the Model 2. And the production has actually been moved up, meaning the actual date, it's going to be moved up from the end of 2025 to mid 2025. So a lot of people were excited about that. Pretty much in this article, just one of the future fund managers, Gary Black, speaking on it. But pretty much you see here the call triggered a 13% surge in Tesla. So huge, huge news. Tesla is definitely on watch for me today and probably for the rest of the week. Tesla has that huge fan base and the momentum usually goes crazy. So right now in pre-market, Tesla is up 11% in pre-market. So let's see what happens when the market opens at 9:30. Today is Wednesday and today is the 24th of April, and I'm doing this video like around 6:40 a.m. in the morning. So let's see what happened when market opens. Next, let's hop into my play on QQQ and exactly what happened. All right, so yesterday I had QQQ on my radar as far as doing ODTE calls and puts. I'm pretty much trying to, you know, work with QQQ more this week. So it's kind of like I'm doing an experiment, I would say. Not that I'm trying to lose money, but I'm also trying to figure out exactly how this thing works. I'm not as versed on QQQ as I am with SPY, and I ran into some issues yesterday, but we're going to go over that now. So let's go ahead and hop into TradingView. And as you guys can see in TradingView, this was my first play. I only did 2 plays. So this first play right here, let's go ahead and just zoom in a little bit. All right, so pretty much I had the 426 call. I entered at 40 cents, 10 contracts right around here at this half point of this candle when it started going up. I had this channel going this way. So from here to here is the channel. And then later on, I drew an ascending line to see what was going on. And pretty much I entered here on the first play and I exit up here at 67 times 10. So from here to here, I made $270. Woo! I was happy. And that happiness kind of clouded my judgment. So I got out just before it started, to the downside. So we had 2 more small candles. We got this hammer at the top, which was the telltale sign, and boom, it dropped down, broke out the channel, came down here, consolidated, retested the channel and went down, hit my ascending line, broke out, boom, I got in right here. So on this call, I got the 428 call, and this was my mistake. I went too big. I got in at 16 cents, times 20 contract. And at the time, the price was 424.49. I got in, it shot up, boom, came out the line, and I made money. I was profitable here. I was up like $80. And I said, nah, let me see if it's gonna go back up to this line. Boom. Let's shooting star formed, and look at that massive dip. Boom, drops down. Boom, 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 boom. Goes back up, touches the line, goes up again here. I was up another $80 here, and I didn't get out. I should have gotten out. And this is where I talk about guys just, take profits, man, because after that, look, just like hella consolidation. I ended up getting out all the way. I'm talking like around 2 o'clock, man. I ended up getting out, you see? And no matter, so it consolidated from all the way over here. It just kept in that channel, and I couldn't get profitable. When I looked at the actual calls, the value of the calls actually went down. And that's another thing with QQQ. The volume is not as great as spot. But long story short, I end up getting out around here, and I end up getting up for a loss of 160. As you guys see, I got out at a 428. So I got it at 16 per contract, and I got out at 7 cents. So I ended up losing 160. So if this had worked out, let's say if I'd gotten out at the 80, I would have made 80 plus 270. What is that? 350 for the day. I ended up with $110 profit, which is about 50% of what my goal is, because my goal is to try and make 200 per day. That's okay. I learned my lesson. Today we're gonna approach it differently. New day, and we're gonna be profitable today. Whole new different strategy for QQQ. This move kind of helped me figure out something. So let's go ahead now and hop into Robinhood and just take a look at the receipts. All right, guys. So we're inside Robinhood. So let's go ahead and take a look at the receipts. So this is the first call, the 426 call, QQQ. So I got 10 contracts, paid out 400 in total. So 40 cents each contract multiplied by 100. So I spent $40 per contract times 10. So that was $400. Limit buy submitted 423, and this was at 10:21 a.m. and it was filled right around that time. And then we could see here position effect, it was open. All right, so we go back up and I sold. All right, so just look at the time. This was 10:21. Look at when I sold, right? 10:31 I sold. So what is that, like 10 minutes? I made $270. Man, I should have just stepped back at that point like and just do some self-assessment. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you run and jump back into the next trade, you rush it because you're anxious and you're hyped off, like, that nice win that you just had. So 10:31 I sold, bought at 40. See here, it was filled. Nice, 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 nice. So I end up selling the 10 contracts for 67. So that's a nice run. So from here to here, $270. Then here comes the bad anxious play. All right. So I got the 428 call now. I got 20 contracts at 16 cents. And this one I got into at 10:55 a.m. Pay attention to the time. And then I'll show you when I got out at a loss on this one. So this one really chopped. Even if I just did that one play and just chilled for the rest of the day, I would have been $70 over my goal for the day, which is $200. So that one I got in at 10:55. I end up selling all the way into the evening, man. Like when it was getting around to like 2 o'clock or a little after 2. And I remember that, and I did that because I didn't want to wait, because like I said, these are zero days to expire options, and you start to get crushed after, I would say, a little bit after like 2:15 around that time, and the IV just goes crazy and the theta goes crazy, and I wasn't trying to lose everything. So I'd rather get back my 160, at least half of what I put up. So I end up selling the 20 contracts. It says here it was filled for 8 cents. So 160. So this, like I said, chopped my potential winnings from 350 down to 110. But it's a learning lesson. But look at the time. You see that? 2:43 p.m. and I tried to ride it all the way up to the wave, and it just wouldn't move. It is what it is. I'll throw the numbers up on the screen so you guys can see right now. Not what I normally expect, but this is not the stock that I normally trade. I don't know it as much as SPY, but hey, I'm gonna tough it out and I'm gonna get to know it as much as I know SPY and figure it out. Today is Wednesday. It's a new day. We're back on it and we're gonna secure the bag again. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you found this information useful, consider subscribing. I make new videos like this every day about the stock market, showcasing my plays, win or lose, because some people only show their wins. I don't care. I'll show my losses as well. And I'm logged into my account so you can see the dates, times, and receipts. Please go ahead and like this video. I'm trying to get the likes up. And more importantly, please share this with a family member or a friend. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really, really do appreciate it. Stay blessed, and y'all have a good day. Peace.